to October in the 118th Wing in Nashville, Tennessee. It is finally fall weather. If you're a college football fan, it's a great time of year. Last month, we also had great weather. The First Sergeants raised $1,600 in their suicide awareness event that they had. If you were out here that morning, it was a great event. A lot of fun to see everybody running and doing the CrossFit thing. Last month, I also spent a lot of time in D.C. at some conferences, so I'll bring back some of those topics to talk about. A lot of ground to cover, so hang on. Here we go. First off, no new BRAC discussions going on in D.C. these days. That's good news for everybody. School slots, basic training, still getting a lot of attention. Still trying to get more slots. We don't have enough. It takes too long to get our airmen to school, to basic training. We're working on it. Another thing they're still working on is the nipper and the sipper. I thought it was going to be a lot faster than it is. It's coming. They're still working on it. Someday you'll look back and you'll wish the nipper and the sipper were slower than it is. But no, I'm just kidding. Anyway, moving on. Let's think about the next conflict that we're going to face. Is it going to be a 5-month buildup like we had in Desert Storm in 1990 when we liberated Kuwait? Or is it going to be a Pearl Harbor event where it came on very quickly and we didn't see it coming? We're in a near-peer competition that will define the rest of our military careers. So I need every one of you to be engaged. I need you to be ready. I need you to put on your war face. General Goldfein strongly believes in what the Air National Guard is doing. And he talked about how big of an ally he is of the Air National Guard. And he specifically mentioned a meeting that they had in the Pentagon. And they were getting ready to start the meeting and the staff said, "We're ready, we're all here, let's go." And he looked around, he didn't see General Rice. Well, General Rice, okay, well he's running late, he's not going to be able to be here. He said, well, we're going to hold this meeting until he gets here. And he held the meeting until General Rice showed up because he didn't want General Rice to think he's not a part of everything we're trying to do. So he's a big ally of what we do in the Air National Guard. We also had a lengthy discussion about multi-domain operations. And MDO is kind of like a mosaic, where all the pieces of the puzzle are different shape, they're irregular, they're different colors, and when they're all spread out and they all come together, it really looks like an amazing picture. We need to deliver multiple dilemmas to the enemy for them to contend with. So your challenge is to bring the new technology into our operations, both to find the vulnerabilities as our adversary uses it, and also to leverage it as we prosecute combat operations. Now, General Goldfein also made a point to talk to the female airmen, and he said, listen, I understand in your uniform and your gear, you've been wearing guys' stuff for a long time, and we're moving as quickly as we can, and we're trying to make that right, but we're still not there, we're not where I want to be. And so he said, if you're having a problem with some of your gear, some of your kit, please speak up about it, we'll do the best we can, and we'll try to remedy that. So I'm saying the same thing at the 118th. If you're a female out here and you're having problems with your gear and it's not working for you, please speak up and we'll do what we can with that. Last year's climate survey was the best we've had in the past 15 years. 50+ questions, all above average on all of the scores. We've got a great culture out here, and that validated that. Now, our challenge going forward is to keep it that way. When you say, not in my Air Force, not in my Air National Guard, not in my unit, you begin to own that culture. Once you do that, this will continue to be a great place to work because we need America to bring their sons and daughters out here to be a part of what we do each and every drill weekend. We can do that if we have a great culture. So I challenge you to look around, and when you see something questionable, say, not in my unit, not in my Air Force, and own your own culture. I want to throw out a congratulations to our newest commander on base, Lieutenant Colonel Pete Thurn, who took over one of the units on base. Great job, partner, looking forward to it. Finally, think like a warrior. Understand commander's intent, don't look back. If you're not comfortable with that and you need somebody to hold your hand, then I've done my job wrong. I haven't clearly communicated commander's intent. You're part of the readiness and lethality of the greatest military force the world has ever seen. And I need you to take charge of that and move out. Be safe, take 60. I'll see you at drill.